Manmohan Singh ji is a good economist, a good administrator. He is not a politician and he never play with the what bank politics. Here, by his own, he has not said anything. But when there was a question from a media to give a reply to that question, very rightly and wisely, Mr. Manmohan Singh ji, without going into the merits of a prime ministerial candidate of BJP, he passed a remark. And why? I am telling you. The two things. First is, it is the duty of the state to protect the citizens. Here what happened in Gujarat? पहले आप राम के नाम पे वोट लेने के बाद गोधरा में राम सेवकों को जलने देते हो या जलाते हो, फिर रहीम के बंदों को मरवाते हो, and then you do your vote bank politics. For BJP, Comptroller and Auditor General is a final authority. If something is from CAG against the Congress government, भगवान ने कह दिया corruption हो गया. Now the same CAG has mentioned that the way Narendra Modi government is taking debt, today 1,56,000 crores, and CAG has said after 10 or 15 years Gujarat will be bankrupt. So the person, a chief minister who is marketing development model, this is the remarks from CAG, and that is why very rightly and wisely
let's split this into two. Let's split this into two. What you spoke about politics, we'll come to the economy part in just a moment. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you had your hand up. You want to respond to this charge that the Prime Minister was only responding to a question on Narendra Modi.
Actually, this question is having two aspects. One, on the merit of Sri Narendra Modi, on which Prime Minister tried to evade the question. The second, he said that if he becomes Prime Minister, which he will be, then it will be a disaster for the country. It is the opinion of the Prime Minister. He is free to have any opinion. But what is happening today, the disaster of the country on every aspect, by his own submission, Prime Minister has accepted the price rise, unemployment and corruption. The disaster is very much there in front. And you are saying that the disaster will be there in the future. At least the person who himself and the party who itself is responsible for the disaster should refrain from saying like this. As far as the merit is concerned, if you want to debate on the issue of the communal riots, the SIT appointed by Supreme Court, not only once and twice, has cleared him. So it is an unnecessary engagement by the Congress party to try him implicate on one or the other. On the issue of the corruption and other things, his impeccable record. And I would just like to say one thing. As any time the Gujarat government has said that they will not cooperate with the proceedings of judicial process, or the files have gone missing.
Yes.
This type of attitude shown by the government, and they are trying to teach us a lesson. It doesn't fit to their you can say the dignity of the government.
Both Mehboob Beg and Shakti Singh Goyal have their hands up. Mehboob Beg, to you first. Narendra Modi, the BJP says, was investigated by the police, by the judiciary, by the SIT, and he's got a clean chit by all, including by a magistrate that went through the SIT and the amicus curiae report. Why is it that that taint still drags with him? Why is it that it's being made into an agenda? Mehboob Beg.
That's right. Because perception in politics, perception is very important. And perception is, and day in and day out, Mr. Narendra Modi feels very proud of it. Day in and day out, by his action, conduct and deed, he is very clear and he is almost proud of whatever has happened in 2002. In 2002, I am not saying such incidents didn't take place in the country. Such unfortunate incidents did take place. But at least people who were governing the state or the country, they had the courage of conviction to apologize to the people of the country and say, yes, mistake has been made, we are very sorry for this. But here is a person who says, who never says any regrets, who never has any regrets on whatever happened in 2002. They were our people, they were citizens of India, they were proud citizens of India, and they are still living in a horrible condition. And when they say that there have been no rights after that, because they have been put into submission, a 6% population, they have been put into submission. They are scared. They are still scared of life. And once you are scared of your life, there is no question of asking for anything, basic requirements.